Hi there, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is your August reading for Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. Okay, so this month the tarot deck I'm going to be using is the Radiant Wise Tarot. I'll put a link in the description, and I also have the Angels of Healing and Hope. These are a gorgeous deck actually, so we'll take one card from there as we do and 6 from these. So I'll put those to one side and let's see what Aries has for August, or August has for Aries really. What message would you like to give Aries for August? Okay, gifts and blessings, isn't that gorgeous? There you go. So this month they are giving you gifts and blessings, Aries. Right, so let's do the tarot. Aries for August. Aries for August. Okay. Be interesting to see what comes through in the tarot with regards to the gifts and blessings. I'll leave the card there. So you have got a transformation this month, Aries. Okay. So one of the things I want to say to you is before the month begins or before the month ends, you need to understand that this is actually, I would say preordained. That sounds very fatalistic, but all is as it should be. It would suggest, Aries, that you've been asking for some answers for something, and as a result of that, you're about to get them this month. So it will be quite transformative. And it's about remembering to take care of yourself as the Tower arrives in your reading at the beginning of the month. So the Tower card is about breaking down of old, unwanted, and no longer serve you traditions, responsibilities, past habits. Sometimes it can be jobs that you've been in for a very long time that no longer serve. So anything that no longer serves you because it wasn't built on firm foundation. So you can see here in the card that we have the tower is, well, the people are falling out of the tower because basically it's not built on solid ground. You see it's on a cliff top. So of course it's like a bolt out of the blue. So they always say when this card comes, a bolt out of the blue happens at the beginning of the month. It's not anything you can, prepare for. It's not anything that actually, it's quite shocking news. So there's some shocking news that's going to destabilize you. And it's with regards to taking care of yourself. So ensuring that you have your... Aries are very good at directing, ensuring that everybody else has got what they need sometimes at the cost of their own health, because they're so busy focused on what's going on for other people and making sure that everything's in order that actually they sometimes forget to take care of themselves. So I would suggest that this month you are going to need to take care of yourself because of some shocking news. So there's some relation there, and it's unpredictable. Something unpredictable is going to happen. And as I say, it destabilizes you, but remember that this is actually for the greater good. At the time, it may not feel slightly irritating, but actually it is for the greater good. And then also you're able to take responsibility for how you feel. So you're actually taking charge of your life, taking charge of your emotions, taking charge of an emotional situation or something that's causing you a great deal of emotional upheaval. So it happens at the beginning of the month, and then it kind of settles down and you begin to take charge of it, because the High Priestess come in and reminds you that actually this is as you wished it. There's a change here, and actually it's time. I always say this, and it does feel like this actually, it is time to move on. And you won't believe the synchronicity of all these cards that are falling out. So you've also got the Judgment card, which tells me that tells you that you actually are being called to the right place for you to be. It's got Archangel Gabriel comes down and wakes you up from your sleeping position and says, listen, this is a life to be lived. This is why you're here. You have special gifts. And actually, there is a calling for you. So very often you'll get a calling, or you'll get pulled towards something that just feels intuitively right. And actually with the High Priestess and the Tower, this suggests that this is a transformative month that will actually have you taking charge of it. You see, this is the card, the final card is about how you are picking up the pieces of your life or picking up the pieces of a situation, and you decide to take control of it, which is no surprise. But the difference here, Aries, is that you're doing it for yourself. There's no one else involved in this. You're not taking lead of anything. There's nothing to, the only thing you need to focus on right now, right this month, is yourself. Because old established patterns that no longer serve you, that actually are keeping you stuck, you know, not really allowing you to move forward as such. And that's why the Tower comes in. It just shakes everything up and just says, listen, it's time for change. You need this, you want it, and it's coming. And it's a gift and a blessing. So it doesn't necessarily mean, if you've been given gifts and blessings here, it's not negative. It's just inconvenient. You know, it's a change that is meant to happen because you've got the High Priestess. Now, also, the thing I want to say to you is whatever this change is that comes in the earlier part of the month, also leads you to a very intuitive time of your life. So you've got the High Priestess, which allows you to tap into your intuitive powers, allows you to connect with your higher self, and helps you understand that all of the answers of everything that you need are right within yourself. So it's a super good time to be meditating, taking time out for reflection. It's not like the Hermit where it's all soul, it's all introverted. This is not. This is about seeking knowledge from places that, you know, are available. So you basically go out there and you look for the knowledge. You'll find that when you want to know something, you know, ask and the universe shall provide, essentially. So you ask for something and then you'll encounter somebody who says something that was just the answer that you were looking for. So it's quite odd because we are moving into, you know, we'll have just moved through Mercury retrograde, which is communication is a bit of an issue, but you are able to take control of it and intuitively feel your way through this. So as I say, remember that when this change comes in, this unexpected inconvenience at the beginning of the month, you actually are where you're meant to be. Flow with it, follow it, see where it leads you, because you've got the High Priestess here. It's all intuitive. It's all for your greater good. It's for your spiritual life. It's for yourself. And then you are getting a wake-up call from the Judgment card, which says, I'm calling you. You see he's it's like the Pied Piper, calling you towards your destiny, of actually doing it yourself, you know, literally allowing you to be independent. So there's a period of independence. Look, some people can say this, and I do say this sometimes, this can be a period of isolation, because actually fives are like that. So it's about, you kind of think that you're on your own with this. So you know what, ultimately we are in our lives, we share our lives with people, and that's wonderful, but we still need to make sure that it's right for us and that we are in this for ourselves. And that's the interesting thing, is this month you're given these gifts and blessings, and I want you to see it that way because that's the card that you've had it. And as you move through the month, you then begin to pick up the pieces and you begin to move forward with purpose, creating a situation that is right for you as you alone. Okay, Aries, so that's your reading for August. I hope you found it helpful, and always please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next month. Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.